This is the street entrance to the McEntire property, 14228 Sandoval, Atascadero. The Lazy J Ranch. So the McEntire property basically was entirely redone. It had been in disrepair for about 20 years. And had fascinated with Wild West. And he was a train engineer. So we put the pool in and we enclosed the backyard with a western wall. The retaining walls are all different. We even chose colors for the house. The existing courtyard has bars and shutters on the windows. And we did staircase with retaining walls, a planting scheme, and boulders, which were locally mined within like 2 miles of here. So the front of the yard was dominated by a concrete wall and junipers. We tore all that out, extended the front deck, actually put a plate in the beam so that we didn't have posts in the way, and added that huge arbor and staircase. And this radius staircase and wall is all new. So we're starting with this wide plank decking that we put in and arbor. It's just an extension off the family room. Built the farm table, it's convertible, leaves come out. Did this heavy trussed arbor. There's actually some Japanese connection to that truss up top, ceiling fans, and lanterns that are converted to 12 volt that are reminiscent of the train yard. So this western wall is essentially a fence, 6x6 posts that we decided which side to frame on. All the materials were gathered from a neighbor who just had a hoard of materials that we were able to pick through to create the different buildings. So this western wall, there's no pass-through except for at the restaurant at the end where the neighbors can come through when they want. And all the windows are fiberglass and have curtains or backlit in some fashion, so it comes alive at night. So this boardwalk going to the bar and past the backside of the jail has a curved element to it, which was a real pain. It probably took me 2 weeks to get that bent. And we're going to walk down to the bar. So this courtyard was existing. We added some stone and a fire pit and turf, but this is essentially the jail. So these are the jail windows. We simply added shutters and rebar to pull it off. We're standing behind the bar looking at the barber shop, Long Branch restaurant where the neighbors can come through from their yard, and the entry to the livery stable. Both doors open onto the pool. I'm going to give you a view back of the bar. So look back at the bar. The planks were bought locally from the mill, and the lanterns were actually from Lowe's. This is an example of the boulders. They were locally mined just literally over the hill, and depending on how much moisture they get, they change over the weeks with rust. So we open the livery stable doors and we're walking out to the entry to the pool. This is the entry to the pool we're about to go into, and the lower landscape. This is a doughboy pool, round, that we put a hexagonal deck around with hog wire. It's a saltwater pool, very low maintenance. So here is the controller for the irrigation. It's Wi-Fi compatible, low voltage lighting, backflow, fertilizer injection, filters going in and out, and stop blocks. So this concludes the tour of the McEntire property. Thank you so much for your consideration. Hope you enjoyed it.